I've been writing songs that are like a little more, intimate and I don't know the words to explain it really, but a little more personal, a little more intimate. And I wanted an outlet for those songs. So I started a thing. It's like super cliche, like singer makes like solo project. But that being said, like a lot of the songs on the record that's about to come out, like both Jake and Dean helped on, and Nick helped a lot. Like, so the thing that's out now is this record that I made in Reno. I went to Reno over Christmas. I brought a 4-track, and I just wanted to like go to like a really weird place away from everyone, and just kind of experience a weird part of America during Christmas. So I got a hotel room in a casino in Reno, and I brought a 4-track and a nylon string guitar, and I wrote a bunch of songs. So that's the first album that's out now, the Reno Tapes one. I have another album that's going to come out in October. That is more like a proper album. It's going to sound like something that you guys might play on the radio. It's weird to talk about a thing that's just your thing, as opposed to like talking about a band where it's a bunch of dudes doing silly stuff all the time. This is a lot more personal and a lot more lyrical, and I don't really know what to say unless you ask a good question about it.
Well, this is the thing, and you were saying it right there. It's a whole new situation, and it's a whole new journey for you to navigate now, because you're going to go through moments where you're like, oh, like you were saying earlier, like, did that come off crass? Did I sound like a jerk? Like, I can already hear there's going to be that insular part of you that starts questioning and editing yourself a little bit more, going, well, is this relevant? Do they care about that? Does it matter? What I will say is, for me, I adore the detail. I love knowing. I believe in the more that we know about each other, as much as we are willing to open. You haven't got to share everything, but the more open and the more communicative we are together, the stronger we'll be from that. And what I love about broadcasting is finding that detail on the song. So, okay, why were they in the robes, and why do they want these dogs? And I didn't know they fight that much over the one washing machine in Lucky Bar. And so with Mav Karlo, it is going to be interesting, because that's why I said thank you to start this whole chat off on this new project, because it's not a side of you that I have seen. And that's only been because we have fleeting hangouts. I mean, the longest hangout we had that was the best one was on Main Island. And I know Lindsay Bryan is watching. Hello to her father and the wonderful people on Main Island. And so we had that weekend, and you were very welcoming to me. And that's when I felt like several years ago made the friendships that we now have, and why you've come on this show-ish thing, which I appreciate. And so what I want to say is, you share what you're comfortable doing in this moment and nothing more. And I've been playing samples of the Mav Karlo stuff and saying, this is what Menno's up to. So sorry, it's already been on the radio. And I'm intrigued. A question that popped into my mind when you were saying about, okay, you're staying in a casino and you're staying like a motel casino in what part of America again?
In Reno.
In Reno,
Nevada. Like, yeah, it's like Vegas's like shitty stepbrother.
Did you ever have anyone come up to you and say like, yo, Canadian dude, what are you doing here over Christmas by yourself? Or did you just completely shut yourself off?
No, I was in the hotel room, like mostly just writing songs, and then like I would go to walk around and just get the stories to write about, and I just wanted to see that part of America. I saw some like really kind of great things in the most depressing way. Like I saw two Santas beat the shit out of each other on Christmas Eve over a slice of pizza. That's a longer story, but yeah,
bad
that was pretty
Santa.
Good. And then I saw, there was two Santas who worked at the casino, I think. And then I saw like a lot of, on Christmas Day, you walk around the casino in Reno and you see like a lot of dads with their kid who's got custody at the slot machine being like, all right, son, here's a secret. Like when you go down and like the kid's like right there and dad's drinking beer and like, when you go down, it gets down low. That's when you got to double down. Like that's when you're gonna win. And you just like you see that, and it's good inspiration for songs. Like one of the songs on that record is called "Stop Having Kids," and it's about that guy.
Boom.
But
that's what I'm looking for.
I wanted to find I wanted to find positivity in the hard things, and that was the point of going there, just to like conquer a few of my own demons and find some positive moments, find the beauty in that, and that record I think captured it at moments, but I can't wait till everyone hears the next one coming out, because I think it does a better job of it.
Yeah, this is a surprise to me. When you were saying, when we were texting the other day about a record, I presume we were still talking about this one. So this is one that you've created back in Canada then, in Toronto?
No, like, I mean, I wrote it in Toronto mostly, but I went to LA to Sunset Sound. I worked with so I made demos with Nick, and he helped me like some of the writing on different parts, and then I had like a song file of demos, whatever you call it, SoundCloud, and I sent them to some of my favorite producers, and just total cold call, ones I hadn't even worked with Royal Mountain. So this one producer in particular, Chris Cody, he made my favorite album of the last few years. This album by Eamon Dunes. But he also made like Beach House, and he made like Yeah Yeah Yeahs, a lot of really great sounding records that really get to the heart of a song. But I'd never met him, so I just totally cold called him and sent him the demos. And he wrote me back immediately, and he's like, I'm at Sunset Sound in LA. I got some time, like just get over here and we'll make the songs. And so I went over there right away and started making the songs with him, and just loved how they turned out. So that's this next record, the proper one.
That's exciting, man. Sweet. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't even announced it yet, but I will on your show. The album's called Strangers Like Us, and it's going to come out sometime in October. We're about to set a release date, and it will be. I literally announcing it for the first time ever right now.
Wow, that's sweet. And I didn't even get you to get West Coast eyes or East Coast eyes or any kind of eyes. You just used the ones you had and said it.
Yeah, there you go.